All right, you ever say, yo, mic check, 1, 2. All right, so this is the old main that is no longer the main. This is going to be I'm gonna turn this into a end of the year account. What does it mean by that is we're gonna do some summons and we're gonna come in, check our dailies, do our thingamajiggy what's the hoosers. But the main point of this one is we're gonna do our last summoning today and no more summons until the end of the year. We're gonna see what we can accumulate at the end of that summon. So right now we had 5,000 gems. We're gonna blow it all and see by the end of the year how much gems we could get by the end of the year. Shout out to the guild for letting me stay around. Cool beans. So let's get some package. What should we do? Nah, let's get one of these because we're gonna get an LD Nat 5 because guess what? We're gonna do red because tomorrow we're gonna do summoning for Void. So stay tuned for that video early tomorrow morning. We're gonna spend crystals here that we shouldn't. We're gonna spend some more here. Spend some more here. We're just gonna go down to 1,000. And the reason why we're going down to that much is because 225. Cool. One more. There we go. And we're gonna see at the end of the end of this year what this account has gotten to. So this is just the what can you really get for just being free to play and just chilling, right? What can you really get? We're gonna save every summons on this account from now on after this one. So this is our farewell summons. And tomorrow we're gonna do our KOH. We're gonna return to Kingdom of Heroes. It's a boss game, gotta like it. You know, just kind of short on content right now because it's a new game, but it's gonna get there. They're working hard in the lab. Nothing, course. Nothing, course. Ooh, nothing, course. Ooh, I'm at 60, y'all. Now, those special summons, I'm going to do the special summon because there's time limit on it. For instance, if I could get the Transcendent Scroll and save it, by all means. But if it's a time limit to where it has to be, you know, anything that comes up, you know, they're going to have a lot of events. They're going to have a lot of events for the 7-year anniversary. So whatever scrolls we could save, we're going to save. The rest, we're just going to have to... I should have made room, huh? Should have made room. Should have made room. Should have made room. And now because I am going to go free to play, you know for a fact that this is going to now give me every single Nat 5 in the book, right? Y'all know how the game goes. The minute the microphone here you say, hey, we're going to free to play, we're not going to really do nothing but check in. You're going to be like, oh no, we're going to have to ensure that you get a lot more Nat 5 so you have no choice but to play. I'm trying to do a dot team on this one. I'm trying to do a dot team. I really wanted to do a dot damage team. I think that's the wave of the future for all PvE content. Just dot it up. But we're not going to sit here and stall. Let's just summons and call it a day. And then after this, we're going to check out the account that is less than 1 day old and see how far I gotten. Why would just go ahead and do that right here? All right, nothing. Got off to the right foot, right? Let's go. Yeah, what you expected. I think it's my internet service provider, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could blame Contour because all these summons I can't get nothing. Wowzers. Gee Whittakers. The minute I decided I was gonna go. Oh, she's a dream. Oh, she's a dream. I do have one. I picked her from the Nat 4 summons, the wish list, and I don't regret having 2 of her because now is a wrap. Like now I could definitely just come in, farm for my dailies, get my thing, and call it a day. That right there is phenomenal. I don't know if you're new to Summoner's War, you old to Summoner's War, but that right there, I always like that unit. I always like that unit. Ever since I got it. A lot of people skipped on her because she came out with the Druids at the same time. And I think she was better than the Druids. Oops. Because the Druid had to get a buff. They had to get a buff to be valuable. Oh, some of them. Man, they give me a Rika, they're playing with my emotion. Brownie Magician. Okay. Use my touchscreen on my laptop. I think that would be a lot easier. Nothing. Try to do a fast summon so we get to the other account. Nothing. Nothing. It's great to have a touchscreen computer because there's nothing but a big old phone right now. Never ever be playing the drinking game at home. Never ever have I gotten the LD Nat 5. If you got one, start drinking. Ooh. This is why we don't spend money, boys and girls. This is why we don't spend money. Nah, whatever. Wow, that was just like my last summoning. Pretty bad. It gotta be my internet connection. It gotta be my internet connection or something of the sort. Because both accounts keep giving me the same units over and over again. It's just remarkable how that's going on. Just remarkable. My IP address must be in their system. Like, don't ever give him anything good. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. No matter what account, same old song. Alright, I said before, never ever have I gotten an LD Nat 5, and today will be no different. Of course, I was not going to get no Thrain. Alright, so there we go right here. I'm going to pause for a little bit, log into my other account, and show you my progression, which is less than 24 hours. So let's pause for the call. So here we are. It says day 2, but because I started like late last night, it just showed it like this. But there's day 2, so it is what it is, right? The last time we left, I did a raid summon. I did do a raid summon. Didn't feel like putting it on camera because I didn't want y'all to be disappointed. And then I end up getting a Tesser. I hate this right here. They brought me back to the old account. Hold on. Jeez. That's something they need to fix, man. Like, if I got multi-account, I'm like, yo, give me the option at the login screen. Like, don't go directly into the game. Give me the option. Look at this. They're trying to sell me this. I'm not doing. I know last time I bought all the packs, there's a free Nat 5. This, that, and the third. Put in the comment section, since this is going to be the new main, should I not? So, I don't really feel like it, though. So, back to what I was saying. Last time we left, I did a summoning session, whatever. That I mean a rage summon. I just did like a pack and a half rage summon session, and I got a Tesser. So I was able to do all my scenarios all the way to where I need to go. So where am I at in the Summoner's Way? I'm on level 2 with, I just got to do Trial of Ascension 40, which I'm at right now. I could get that done immediately. I'm more concerned, I'm not concerned about anything here. It's just that on level 3, in order to get that Transcendent Scroll, you have to be able to do TOA hard. And this is, not TOA hard, but finish TOA. You got to be able to finish TOA. and I'm trying to get myself what I'm going to do. So going forward, I'm trying to see what it is that I want to do with the account. So I got only 2 nat 5s, only 2. We're not gonna cry about that. That's why we're gonna see what. So that was a good example of how summoning worked. Y'all just saw me summon all those scrolls in Summoner War, got no nat 5s, right? Tomorrow we're gonna do Void summoning, but we're gonna do it in Kingdom of Heroes, and we're gonna show you the biggest difference between summoning there and summoning here. There's gonna be a huge difference. So without being said, this is what we're doing. We haven't really got a chance to awaken anything because a lot of the dungeons are not open. So what we had is what we have. I did open up a water dungeon today. I had a choice to either awaken Tayor or Megan. I chose Megan because I figured if I'm gonna do Giants 10, I'm gonna definitely need Megan awaken. So my goal is doing the reset. Tomorrow should be water. I finished doing Tayor, and we could do Giants 10 in 2 days. There's no reason why. Now, if I really want, in fact, we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna show you what you need to do. How long is this video? We're gonna make this real quick. All right, so there's a lot of things you could use in this game to progress, right? Nat 5s are not the end all be all. They're not. They're just fancy things to get you to spend money. The real power are with the second awakened units and these nat 4s, right? So with that being said, I got to figure out where I need to focus. Do I want to go with the triple Akaru team, or do I want to do a dot team? I really like to do a dot team, but I would like to come up with an own new meta that's just not those two neither. So I'm gonna do some experiments. But when you're this early in the game without runes, it's hard to do experiments. So you're gonna have to choose one of those teams until you get the runes to do what you need to do. Rukuni, I think he's gonna be really good for TOA if you're out there. So you see, these are my guys right here. I'm trying to do for TOA. I'm going to start doing the dimension hole because I just opened it up. Start doing dimension hole to get Bath. Salt means Sath. I said Bath. Sath to second awaken. That's my goal, is to get him second awaken about anything else. So let's do what I got so far as summon is concerned. In fact, this is what I was talking about. Got distracted. Kairos dungeon, right? As you can see, I'm at 9 already. And I'm going to tell you what you do if you're a new player, right? Here's the challenge. You need to do 10,000 HP, and then you got to do Conqueror, Auto, this, that, and the third, right? I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, you get a nice little legendary scroll, 300 crystals, and Devilmon, right? So watch this. We're gonna come back to this spot right here. Hold on. You know what? I decided to come back because I want to show y'all something important. So as y'all can see, that it asks me to just I mean, you probably seen videos, this, that, and the third. I did some fast leveling real quick, and I maxed out my Tayor. But in Giant's Keep, right, when you see things like this, like 10,000 HP per monster, right? If you don't have the runes, level your monsters. That's the, you get what you get. If you can't find the runes, don't sit there and try to waste resource after resource trying to find runes and using BS runes and using your mana to get it. As you can see, without runes, Tayor is already at 10,000. So I just need to put these others into it. So by leveling up these guys, I could use crappy runes to get into that 10,000 without actually wasting a whole bunch of resource on doing so, right? Makes sense? Because I think, see, look, and she's already at 10,000, all because I 5-starred her, and she's at, you know what I'm saying? She has a lot of high HP. So find the monsters that have high HP and put crappy runes on them. Find the monsters with high HP, put crappy runes on them. Once you get to the 10,000, go into dungeon. It just says clear giants with 10,000 HP. It don't say what level. You can just go to level 1, put her in, and be done with it. So don't think because you had 10,000 HP that you gotta go out there and get the biggest, baddest dungeon you could think of, right? I think I got the, I know for a fact, I got the vampire set that you get free in the game on Lapis. I put it on Tayor, but then I took them off just for this right here. Just to get that 10,000 to get that challenge done. So think, the whole point of the game is to try to outthink the game. Don't try to beat yourself up saying, oh my god, see how easy that was? Now the next thing about it is thinking forward, right? You gotta do Conquer 7, which you get a Devilmon, right? And you get 300 crystals, and you get a legendary scroll. So the question is it worth, how much is it, how much crystal is it worth to get a Devilmon early? If you use 100 crystals, you get 300 back. That's a net profit of 200 crystals and a legendary scroll, right? This is what I mean by that. We're going to swap out the runes back again to Tayor. We're going to take Lapis runes, the one that you get free in the game. We're going to put it to Tayor. And then we're going to go, I don't know why he has runes on him, but we're going to take this off, put it on Lapis, because anything is better than nothing. And then we're going to go into the dungeon, and we're going to do 7. Hopefully we fail to prove a point. Hopefully we fail to prove a point. But let's see how it goes. Megan is still beast, y'all. Megan is still beast. I'm going for Megan versus Shannon, although Shannon has the 2A. Although Shannon has a 2A, I'm still in love with Megan because I could then bring her into Giants, right? I could then bring her to Giants. So that's the goal. Got to think forward ahead. Got to think forward ahead. Also, I could use the Megan in the Punisher's Crypt. That's the Punisher's Crypt, right? Where you need to do a beneficial block. So there's 3 dungeons I could use Megan on versus Shannon. So I don't need the, although Shannon is very valuable, very, very valuable. I'm very resource strapped. So because of my resources, I'm going to use something that I could use in multiple dungeons. So I know I could use the Megan in here. I could use the Megan in Dragons. And I could use the Megan in Punisher Crypt, right? So why not use it? Might live, might die, we don't care. Well, the reason I'm appreciating pointing this out is, ready? I'm going to revive. And so long as you just hit the auto button. So that's 10 crystals, right? Seems wasteful, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. For 10 crystals, I got my Devilmon. For 10 crystals, I'm going to get 300. I mean, for 10 more, that's 20. If I die again, I get me another 300 crystals. So I know people like that's not efficient, but let's be real here. You're trying to get to a certain point, right? Because at the end of the day, your whole goal is to try to get a B10 team, right? And the more the faster you can get to B10, the more you can experiment or use your reps to get better runes. So this is now still less than 24 hours, and this is what we're gonna do. It doesn't matter the 5-star. It could have been, meaning if you re-roll, you re-roll for a 5-star. The 5-star didn't matter because realistically speaking, you could have put a Shannon in here or a you put almost anything in here too. You could put a freaking Bernard in here. I mean, this is still early level Summoners War, so there's a lot of things you could put in here that's not a 5-star to go where you need to go. That's the reality of the situation. But for time purposes, I'm using what I'm using because I don't want you to sit here and watch a video for a whole day, right? So for time purposes. But yes, there's a lot of different units, and because I built them up also. Well, I guess we're not gonna revive on this one. This is an automatic death. But see what I'm getting at? So using your crystals didn't hurt me none. I was able to do it again without using crystals. But what I gained was 300 crystals. So now I'm minus 10 crystals. So I have a net gain of 290, right? Alright, you use your rep and you get to this part of the game where, okay, let's go to it. I used my rep before to get past 8. I'm going to use a rep to get past 9. Let's find a rep, right? We got a lot of reps out here. Let's find a rep. Doesn't matter. Let's find a rep. The goal is to try to get to the giants without spending crystals. Now, if you're dead, if you die before getting to the boss, if you die before getting to the boss, don't revive. If you can make it all the way to the boss without reviving, then revive. That's the only rules to this game. So if you die, for instance, right here, right? Not a person, I'm talking about the whole team wipe, right? Don't revive. If you can make it to the boss, that's the only time that you need to revive. Because there's only a certain amount of times you can actually revive. I think you can only revive up to 4 or 5 times. And you don't want to really waste your crystals like that. So now that I made it to the boss, I'm sure now I can revive. I just need my rep to put some dots up, because my Tayor will do that. We got defense, so therefore we're not taking no more hits like that. And we slow down the towers. More dots. Okay, give him some dots. Only one. We could deal with it. Man, my rep. Damn it, rep. You're supposed to do better than that. But as I said before, so now we're plus 280. We went from 290 to 280 in crystals. Remember, there's nothing for number 9, so you can use your rep for number 9. I should have used, Alright, we just got it out the way. We don't care. Number 10 is what we're worrying about. It's early game, so all these kind of runes actually is helpful. Alright, so let's go to 10. 10 is where we need to make it on our own, right? What am I looking for? I don't know why I'm picking Astar. The reality is I should be using Shannon in this, but Shannon don't have any runes and she's only a 3-star. Bernard don't have any runes except for that one, and he's not fast enough. So let's just go with what we go with. Oh no, what we should have did was use the Tayor rep in order to have HP. Instead we have, well, let's see how this goes. Ooh, okay. Knew that was gonna happen. Should have bought a healer. That's what we're missing. We're missing a healer. And we don't have not one made. I would consider actually reviving on this one. So long as we get past this. Because I know the next wave is easy to get past. Vampire is not doing KR any justice. Whew. If he gets one more, come on. Oh man, we're gonna actually revive and see what happens. So now we just plus. Damn, they came out strong, didn't they? Ooh, they came out strong. Ooh, they came out strong. We just try to get to the ball. We're trying to get to the balls. Trying to get the balls down to a quarter. If we get the balls down to a quarter, we should be good. Alright, he's wiped. Alright, 270. Let's see 260. Remember, we're using house money right now. We're not using our crystal. We're using the one of the game. And we didn't do the collection on the crystals, so therefore this was for nothing, right? We collected, right? Did we collect? Oh no, I didn't know if we collected or not. That was a waste. RIP. We did collect. I got out for nothing. We could have. That was a waste. But we still playing with house money, so it's not ours. We could do it again. We're just gonna come back when we get to the boss. All right. So I've had to revive twice already. Not liking that. I'm glad that she put. I'm not liking that neither. Ooh. Then we down to 240 of the house money. We done spent 240 of the house money. Ooh. Okay. Alright. We at 220 right now, plus 220 of that 300 that we got for free. This would have been a lot easier if we had any kind of healers, but we didn't. But it's cool because we did it. Did it. And it cost us 70 crystals. Sorry, 80 crystals. It cost us 80 crystals when it could have cost us a lot less if we would have restarted. And this is a plus too. So for 80 crystals, I got a Devil Bond, 300 more crystals, so, and a rune I could use in early game. And this is only day 1, 24 hours in. So take it for what it's worth. This is usable. I have, there's a slot 5. I could get speed and I could get HP, which is going to be valuable. And on top of that, I get a whole bunch of dialogue that I don't need. So we're going to finish this up with a summons. Get out of this. We already entered Rift World, but either way we can do it again. We already conquered this, so that was 10 we could have done. We're on our way to 50. And the same principle is going to apply in dragons, but the problem with dragon is that immunity. So you're going to definitely need, that's why I'm doing Megan. Because if Megan could do a beneficial block, we can take the dragon down just the same way. So here we are. So let's go to summons. We have cleared a lot of things. And there's that 300 crystals I was telling you about. There's that Devilmon I was telling you about. Now, here's what we're going to talk about the Devilmon. Part of the whole thing is for you to buy this right here, which is a Tranquil Force, right? If you're not going to sit there and waste Devilmon because you don't have a Nat 5, put your Devilmon in the Tranquil Force. Because then your Devilmon would get EXP to where you could use your Devilmons to actually plus up. you can use your Devilmon to plus up some things and level up some things, right? So instead of putting your Devilmon in storage or into that Angelmon storage, whatever that thing is, put all your Devilmon into something that's going to level them up, okay? And then just wait later till you get the Nat 5 that you really need, and then your Devilmon can help you plus up the unit that you need to do and make them to level 5, all right? Just word of advice. You can do what you want, but that's just word of my advice. This video has gotten on too long enough. Let's summon. What do we have? 3, 2, 1. Nothing. I told you, man, they got my IP address blocked. I could definitely use Grim Reaper skill ups. Let's just do the LD right now. Who cares, right? Grim Reaper? No. Brownie Magician. I eat cookies. I don't eat brownies. Damn it. I gotta do like brownies. Nat 4. Another gargoyle. Y'all seen the same thing? Like all the videos is the same repeating thing. The same repeating summons. Lucian! Huh. This is pretty wow. I am kind of lost for words because Malenia, the Wind Druid, the Wind Dryad is what I really want to skill up. And for the Nat 4 tournament, you get skill up 3 things, and the Lucian is valuable in order for me to get my early towers on, right? I just go out there, Lucian everybody at the lower level. That way I can build my towers up. This is gonna be a build. This is gonna have to be a build. The Ancient Transcendent is pointless. If you bought it right now, do not use it because there are so many things that's gonna come out between now and when you want it. This is only day 1. Why would you want to use it then? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Make sure you get some mentor reps to do whatever you need to do. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. No, definitely ain't getting none of that. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to check out the Kingdom of Heroes summoning tomorrow for Void. Or later on this afternoon. It's going to be when you get this. I'm putting this out tonight. But tomorrow morning I'm putting out the Void summoning video. So, till the next one.